So this is DALLE2. It's essentially a plugin as well as a server that takes in suggestions from players and converts it into AI generated images that appear in this grid here. So this is just the server icon. You can ignore that. So for example, one of the suggestions that I had put in was for a hot dog mobile, and this is the result of that. Um, the way that it's set up is that it allows you to suggest things and then allows you to vote on other players' suggestions on your own, whatnot. And then the suggestion with the most number of votes is the one that gets displayed. Um, so it's just me on right now, but I'll go ahead and demonstrate. So if I was to suggest, um, I don't know, a carrot mobile, it'll take in that suggestion and it'll save it into a database. And in a moment here, it will, since I'm the only one here, so I can actually list the suggestions. Your carrot mobile with one vote. You start with one. But whenever the time runs out, then it's going to generate that because it was the one that won. So we'll see in about 10 seconds here. This is a glowstone walls with a glass roof, but as you can see, it's the one that won, and then give it a second, and it generates it. So apparently it thought that instead of mobile, it was a mobile phone, I guess, and a carrot. So let's try something else here. Let's say suggest hot dog car. Yeah. And then I guess I think it's around a minute or so, it'll appear. This was made entirely using, well, not entirely, but almost entirely in Java, with a little bit of Python. It uses the DALLE2 image generation API for the actual image part. The initial plan was to do it self-hosted, but, or sorry, generated on my local machine downstairs where it's hosted. But that didn't end up working out for logistical reasons. So in 10 seconds here, you see hot dog car. It does take a second to generate. And then here it is. So this is a hot dog car, I guess. Closest as you can get to it. So if we were to give it a bit of a longer suggestion, we give it hot dog on a stick being my baby holding a lollipop. Lollipop. That's not how you spell that. Lollipop. So the Minecraft music is coming on. 1 second. And so in a moment here, we'll see it. In the event of a tie, it just it randomly picks one from the tie. So if there's two that win, then it just will randomly pick between those two. I don't know if that was 10 seconds, but so something that does not do well with is if you can see, I'm actually hitting the limits of the Minecraft chunk render distance. But something it doesn't do well with is it's pretty low resolution. So 256 by 256 is the largest that I found that I could really go. And it also, if you see here, the you can see all this banding on the sides because the image is kind of limited by the color resolution. So skin tones tend to look pretty bad, especially just because you can't really get that much detail. If you look, these are all just Minecraft blocks, so I'm going to suggest something cartoon, just a random thing, just because it tends to do better with those. So cartoon, I guess this is yeah, this is a cartoon. I guess this is like a I don't know, like a caveman, I guess, and caveman and some weird demon thing. I don't exactly know. Um, but yeah, so it just generates it, and yeah, that's kind of all there is to it. If you want to join, it'll be up under dallemc.dylan.sh. So, dylan.sh. And yeah,